The beginning of October is the best time to start gardening, especially in Thailand or in tropical country, because this is the end of rainy season. We need to prepare the seedling from September, and then beginning of October it will be the best time to transplant them. We like to plant seedling in a small pots like this because we are lazy to plant them in separate bags or in the trays, and this is the way we feel like it's very easy for us. So when we plant them in the pots like this, only 1 month they are long enough, they're big enough to be transplanted. Now it's perfect for us. This is our bed that I cover with straw in June before I left the garden, but I cover very thin straw, so the straw decompose and the grass grow back. But it's not a big problem for us because I like to have something grow in the bed like this too. And my technique is just to cover the grass with straw, thick straw. I don't want to have the sunlight to hit this grass. If I cover thick enough, the sunlight cannot hit the ground, the grass, they will decompose. All of them will die. And then my technique is I lazy to pull them out, lazy to cut them, take time. So just cover them with thick straw like this, and then cover with some compost and plant them. Sometimes if I feel like I want to work more, I feel more diligent, I just pull them up and put them back in the bed, let them wilt it and die like this, and cover with compost and then plant something on top. So this is what I did in some beds. It depends how do I like to do with it. And then the first time that I plant them now, I have many lettuce to eat. I love to eat baby lettuce or young lettuce because it tastes very good. After I pull them out and ate them, there's a lot of empty space in the bed like this. I will till the soil a little bit and sow the seed again. So it's important to till the soil a little bit because when we sow the seed and we water, the soil will cover the seed very well. But if we did not cover the seed very well, the seed will not sprout good enough. So after I till the soil, I sow lettuce seed more. I will sow some coriander, lettuce, dill. That's what I like to eat. So I will sow them in different parts of the beds. And after we sow the seed, I will water very wet at the first time, because when I water a lot, it will make the soil melt down and then flatten on the ground. That is the way we cover it. This is the baby rocket or wild rocket that we like to eat. We have to thin them out and eat them, and then we can plant more things after that. I plant long beans too. Now is the best time because we maybe have a little bit of rain, so we don't need to water them so much. Long bean is so nice. They love this season. This years I plan to plant many kind of chilies. We like to eat chilies a lot. So chilies, tomatoes, I like to plant them on the dike now because it still have a lot of moisture, so we don't need to water a lot. I don't scrape the grass off much. I just dig in the soil directly to make a small hole, because our soil is very hard clay normally when it dry. Now it looks like it's easy to dig because it's wet, but when it dry it's so hard. So the root will not grow well. I have to dig it, and then I mix compost with loose soil or topsoil, make it loose. because of less compost, that's why I need to add some topsoil to add more mass for it. And then I just fill up in the hole. Imagine about fill up the pots. We plant them in the pots. So that's what I did. I make a hole like pots and fill up with compost. And then with this technique, it will help the roots of the young seedling grow very well at the beginning. After that, I need to transplant them. I like to did the seedling in the pot or in the bag like this, one bag for one varieties, and then I'll pull them out and transplant them. Many people said that this technique is not very good because it makes the plant wilted and some of them maybe die. But I think I like it because it's less work than plant them in the trays. But they can wilt a few days and after that they will go back. They're wilted because of we pull them up and then they will wake up in the next few days. It doesn't take long time for them to come back to be normal again. So I plant them like this last year. It worked very well. So this year I do the same thing. To do seedling, we need to understand that some kind of plant doesn't like to start with seedling, like corn. Corn, all kind of corn, they like to be planted in the soil directly. They don't want to be removed again. So whenever we grow corn, we need to plant in the ground directly. And all kind of vine plants, they don't like to be transplanted, like cucumber, beans, loofah, they don't like to be transplanted. If we want to plant them in the bags, we need to hurry to transplant them before they have third leaves. When they have two leaves, we can transplant them. But when they have third leaves like this, they don't like it. They will grow slower than normal. So anything vine is good to plant the seed in the hole directly, in the soil directly. Now is the best time to start the garden if you live in tropical, especially in Thailand or in Southeast Asia. It's the best time to start now.